Okay, our next presenter will be study entitled Improvement of Cupcake Production Process at Cakes Company, Mr. Adorna Arnel.
Good morning, panels. I'm here today to present a project study entitled Improvement of Cupcake Production Process at Cakes Company. The background of the study. Cakes Company is now the largest Filipino-owned bake shop chain in the world. National consumer surveys have consistently identified Cakes Company as the winner in customer satisfaction. One of the company appreciated product is the baking cakes. With the use of cupcakes to design these baking cakes, order for cupcakes has increased. However, because of the problem in the availability of the personnel to do the task, due to overload and the difficulty to do the task because of resources used, product was not able to get along with the increased number of orders for cupcakes. This leads to delay in production, adding costs to the company. Therefore, the main objective is to design and improve cupcake production process at Cakes Company. To develop the improved cupcake production process. Number 3, to evaluate the improved cupcake production process in terms of efficiency, effectiveness, and cost. So this is the conceptual framework. Under input, current flow chart observation, knowledge invent and study, knowledge inspiration analysis and improvements. Under process, data gathering and analysis, design of the improved cupcake production process, development to improve cupcake production process, and evaluation. Under output is improved cupcake production process. This is the current process flow. So start with the loading of choco raw materials in the mixing. Second is pump in the holding tank for storage and filter remove the undissolved flour. So there will be a person who will operate the holding tank that separate the mixed choco flavor by recipe using stainless container. So if the separation personnel is not yet available, they either continue separation in recipe or proceed to wedding cake production. So when the separation personnel is available, they now proceed to cupcake production. By using piping bag, disposable piping bag, it will place in holder pan. Then proceed in oven for bake for 30 to 40 minutes. After 30 to 40 minutes, deliver to cooling room. When the cupcake, when the temperature cool down, ice then deliver to icing room for fillings. And when it's done, proceed to decor room for cupcake decoration. And finally comes in delivery. This is the Ishikawa diagram. Under people, workload of current crew in charge, availability of crew, no separate crew in charge. Under machine, use of disposable piping bag. Under method, no initiation time, gives duration time, and under procedure, difficulty of using piping bag, cause of delay. So design of improved cupcake product process. Under people, assign a separate production crew in cupcake production line. Method, do not depend on the given duration time but have standard initiation time to start the production. Under procedure, use a universal depositor instead of using a disposable piping bag. So now this is the proposed process flow. There will be a person that's permanent assigned to do the cupcake, and instead of using disposable piping bag, I propose to use or to have a universal depositor machine. So development of improved cupcake production process. Under people, reduction in waiting time for cupcake production. Under method, standard initiation time to start the production. Under procedure, speed up cupcake production using universal depositor with consistent quality product. So this is the project study Gantt chart. Is the to do the task in time.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
What company do you belong?
Goldilocks Cake Shop.
Okay, okay. Also, you will have more and more production
Yes.
this season. It's Christmas season. Okay, so I'll go directly to is it really necessary that you have to improve your production process of cupcake?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What seems to be the most serious issue that you have identified?
Almost every survey we encounter delaying cupcake production, which my manager we have no choice but to get in other person in other line to help to make the cupcake.
Okay. So for that matter, okay, try to rephrase your use of research and development method here in the research design by providing emphasis on what you have used in the IPO or the conceptual paradigm that you are designing the improvement of cupcake production lead you to the development of an improved cupcake production process. Okay, sir? Then, yung pong sa procedures, the design and development should be very, very specific. What are those that have to be designed, but the procedures of the design, especially if it will require equations and other computations, then it should have been discussed already in the related literature. Okay? So once we design something, we develop, okay, the result of the design. Okay? So it is also be specific. Now, that's why in relation to that, you have to provide other significant concepts depending on what you will design and what you will develop. Okay, sir? Because I think there are those that are not included here in your design concept. But I do not know because I do not know also what specific thing you're going to design, you're going to develop. Okay? And then, again, avoid too much information from the internet. Okay? Advisor? Advisor from the Genesis.
That you're going to one of the things that you are going to consider in order to solve the problem is the universal depositor.
Yes.
What is a universal depositor?
So this machine, sir. This is familiar, sir, para ano, sir? Ano siya, sir, parang yung meron siyang yung lagayan yung na-mix na flavor. Then, at inoperate siya by using button.
So this will be purchased.
No, sir, there will be an available machine.
There is an available machine.
There is an available.
But why you're not using the available machine?
Because, sir, cupcake sir, ginagawa lang ko siya during evening, PM shift. So, the machine sir, yung machine na universal depositor, morning lang siya sa inyo. Sa isang department.
Meaning to say, since based on your study, you'll be needing the universal depositor. The universal depositor will be used also in the evening.
Yes sir. Available siya sir for evening sir. Yes, yes.
Yan na ano lang ako, nagkakaroon lang ako ng confusion kasi if the machine is already available, why you not using it already?
Yes, sir. That's why I studied sir, nahihirapan na nila kami sa pagkaroon ng cupcake.
But since that one of the issues that have been arise, that had been arises, so please take that one put in the background of the study. You have to summarize your background of the study very well. So it should at least two pages, maximum 2 pages. All important issues should be put in the background of the study. Provide the processes, and also since the main purpose of this project is to increase your capacity, you have to also include the issues on capacity. Like for example, the demand is, let's say, 1,000 cakes, and you can only produce based on your current process at about 800. So you are 200 cupcakes there will be 200 variants of cupcakes. So that's the thing that you would like to improve to meet your daily demand. Okay, so since this is a cake, usually how long does a cake makonsume bago siya masira na dapat makonsume?
5 days.
5 days. So it means that every day you are really producing cupcakes. Okay, so in your scope and delimitations, please identify what is the particular process that you're going to use. So in that note, you have to present the existing process, not using the universal depositor. Makakatulong talaga yung universal depositor sa pagpapabilis ng inyong ano. Okay. And also, there will be issues on the use of machines. Kasi, is there any additional training for the use of machines, or the operators are already trained to use the machine?
Already trained sir.
Okay. So yun. And in your RRL, you have to provide us literatures and studies regarding time and motion study, flow chart, flow process chart, etc. And in your procedures, research design, please indicate what methodology in industrial engineering. Since this is a research and development, so you ought to design and develop an improved process. So how are you going to improve the process? By using a concept, a methodology called time and motion study, which able to blah 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 blah. Okay, so that should be part of the research design. So just like Dean said, be very specific on the procedures. You do not only say that you're going to observe, but what are the things that you're going to observe, and why it is necessary in the study. In your design, in designing you have made mention of the improvement on the proposed improvement on the manpower, on the machine, etc., etc. So you have to include that in your design. And your development part should present by ISO certified company? Hindi. ISO. Hindi kayo ISO. So what do you use in performing your processes? Meron ba kayong work instructions, standard operating procedures, operations manual? Anong ginagamit niyo? Standard operating procedures. So, syempre, yung proseso na yun, meron yung standard operating procedures. Since babaguhin mo improve mo yung process, there will be an additional machine on the process. So, you have to improve or to produce an improved standard operating procedure. So, that will serve as your help. That will be also.
Okay. Advisor, please.
Okay, all comments, suggestions are already written in your manuscript. So please follow that for the improvement of your paper. So for now, thank you and congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.